What up, gangland? Carolina Jackpot time. Checking in. It is 6:52 p.m. on Monday. That means it's December 28th. And time to offer up some of my sage advice, some of Carolina Jackpot's sharp wisdom on the 2020 bowl scene. Yeah, we're not doing the old picks against the spread on the paper for these. I'm just going to make videos on certain bowl games that I find interesting. Seems to be an easier way of doing it. Got a lot going on right now. Anyway, tomorrow night, or tomorrow prior to supper time, I guess we'll say, at like 5:30 p.m., we're going to have the Cheez-It Bowl between the Oklahoma State Cowboys, ranked number 21 in the country, versus the Miami Hurricanes, ranked number 18 in the country. Miami right now is actually catching one in this bowl game. Now, the intriguing thing about this bowl game to me is that it is being played in the state of Florida. So Miami's not having to leave the home state to go bowling, which is not really that surprising. Okay, they play a lot of bowl games in the state of Florida. And if you look at Oklahoma State this year, I can just sum it up with one word: disappointing. Really disappointing. Their quarterback play from Spencer Sanders has not really been good at all. Kids threw 10 touchdown passes and 8 interceptions. So he's almost thrown as many picks to the other team as he has touchdowns to his own players. That ain't good. It doesn't matter if you're a dual threat quarterback, if you're a running quarterback, if you're a pro-style quarterback, it doesn't matter. That's a lot of, that's not a good ratio, in other words. It's been hampered this year a little bit. He hadn't had the running game that everyone thought he would have. Chuba Hubbard, everyone was on everyone's Heisman Trophy short list, I think, when the season started, or when it finally got started. He hasn't produced shit this year. Now, he's been hurt the past few weeks, but still, he played. There was plenty of games he played in, and he did not live up to billing at all this year. So, huge disappointment there. But they were rolling right along. I mean, they were doing pretty well at one point this season. I guess the high point of their season had to be knocking off Texas in Stillwater. And, they were underdogs there. They covered the number there. They knocked off Texas. I had them pegged to win that game because Oklahoma State just does this every so often. They will win games they're not supposed to win, and they will lose games they're not supposed to lose. They're kind of a Midwestern slash Southwestern version of the Gamecocks, except they win a lot more games. The mullet, he's still there. Dude's been there forever, it seems like, as head coach. And looking over at Miami on the Miami side of things, situationally, I think this game, to me, just lines up better for Miami. And here's the reason why. They have lost, I don't know, something like 9 out of their last 10 bowl games. I think I'm right in saying that. And the numbers may be off a little bit one way or the other, but they have lost a lot of bowl games in recent years. Haven't been a good cover team in them. I've been favoring a lot of those bowl games and have not been able to deliver. So you've got to think that Manny Diaz and crew, they got to be getting this monkey off their back. They got to get this monkey off their back, and this is a prime opportunity to do it. You're playing a bowl game in Florida against a team that, in my opinion, they match up really well with. Oklahoma State. Looking at them the past 5 games, just looking at them in a clip there, past 5 games, they blew out Baylor last time out, which is, whoop-de-doo. Baylor's terrible. They got blown out by Oklahoma. They got beat by TCU. Okay, they barely beat a bad Texas Tech team, and they barely beat a bad Kansas State team. So, and then we're looking over here at Miami. The loss to North Carolina, that blowout that they had last time out, may, serve us enough to give them a little bit more motivation for this bowl game. They don't want to go out like that. They really don't want to go out like that with everybody, thinking here, same old Miami getting blown out, and then they lose a bowl game. No, I think they're going to turn it around in this bowl game. I really do. Oklahoma State, a decent team. They don't do nothing to excite me. Now Miami, to their point, over on that side of the ball, also defensively, they may be a little bit challenged because both of their defensive ends, pretty productive players, Jalen Phillips and Quincy Roche. Both of them are quitters. Both of them quit on the team. So I'm going to prepare myself for the NFL draft. So I'm not going to play this bowl game. I tried to do the right thing, guys. Or not necessarily the right thing. I tried to do. I tried to listen to some of the younger listeners, the younger viewers over here on the Carolina Jackpot YouTube channel, talking about Carolina Jackpot, they don't want to risk, the contract, they don't want to blah, blah, blah. And they used to be, other story, there used to be an individual who watched these videos and would comment on them from time to time, known as Clemson Natty Champs, Hold That Alabama ×2. Okay, now this guy was a major dickbag and douche. We didn't even name a douche of the week back when he was commenting on my videos. He was just the douche of the week every week. And he took great offense to my argument that people that don't play in bowl games are fucking quitters. Because so he threw up some damn shit about some obscure Tennessee offensive lineman from back in the early to mid 2000s who got hurt in some meaningless fucking bowl game or some shit and dropped his status from he was like projected to be like, I don't know, the number 15 pick in the overall in the draft on Mel Kiper's big board, and knocked him down to like the 4th round and cost him, I don't know, $2.2 million and all this bullshit. And I'm just like, really? It's just ridiculous. This is the kind of individual that would challenge me. You don't know anything about football. You don't know the difference between a cover 2 and a cover 3. You don't know the difference between the weak side and the strong side. Yes, I do, dickhead. I actually do. I don't talk about it because guess what? It's fucking boring. It's fucking boring. There's plenty of places that you can go to get that talk at. This channel is dedicated to entertainment and a little bit of education, but mostly entertainment. Anyway, spent too much time talking about him, but he was one of the ones that would argue with me about that, and I've tried. I tried to see that side of things. When one of our players, J.C. Horn, decided to quit on the team right after Muschamp got fired because he probably didn't want to play for Mike Bobo, probably because Mike Bobo was going to hold him accountable for shit. That's the way I'm looking at it. Looking back at things now, knowing now what I know now. And I try to be nice. I wished him good luck. I'm like, and the whole time I'm like, this feels fucking wrong. I should be bashing this guy right now. No, not taking anything away from what he did while he was at South Carolina, and the same thing with the other kid, Mukwamu and Ernest Jones. Not taking anything away from what they did when they were there, but they're shitbags for quitting on the team. You are. You're a shitbag. You are. You're a fucking quitter. You're gonna tell me I'm going to prepare myself for the draft, so I'm not going to play this bowl game. What's the best way to prepare yourself for the NFL? By playing more college football, I guess. I mean, what else are you going to do? What else? What the fuck else are you going to do? I'm going to go home. I'm going to lift weights. I'm going to fucking run sprints. I'm going to go do jugs. I'm going to do this and that. It's fucking bullshit. Yes, you're a shitbag if you do that. You are a total shitbag. It has no place anywhere. And this went way off into left field. But anyway, those two players quit on the team, so they won't be available. Now, is Miami going to be able to be stout enough defensively to handle Oklahoma State without Mr. Phillips and Mr. Roche? I just like saying that. I think they will. I don't think Oklahoma State's offense is like is just pants dropping great. So I think Oklahoma can take care of them. They're also going to be bolstered by the news. I got to be excited about the fact that De'Aaron King's coming back for another season. De'Aaron King is going to come back and play another year at Miami. You know, he was a senior, but this was a free year, so he's taking advantage of that free year. He's going to come back. Props to him, man. Props to him. I like that. I like that about the dude. He's wanting to hone his skills for the NFL, and he decided to do it by coming back and playing at Miami one more year, trying to finish what he started, and perhaps win an ACC championship next year, or even better than that. And he's going to do it by playing at Miami, not by fucking opting out, not by getting in his feelings and then getting in the fucking transfer portal. He already done that once. He's not going to do it again. Yeah, we got other players. We got multiple players. We got the former Clemson quarterback, cast-off Chase Bryce, who grad transferred to Duke, and now he's a grad transfer, but he's getting a free year, so he's going to enter the transfer portal, and he's going to App State. What the? He's another one who threw more interceptions than he did touchdowns. Good luck to you, Chase Bryce. But at any rate, if you're smart about it, take Miami to cover that number. Put some on the money line with the Miami Hurricanes. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think they're going to win that ball game tomorrow. I'm pretty much leaning. I'm pretty much 70-30 on it. Now in my Carolina jackpot and Rob pick Callaway's bowl pick'em challenge thing, I did take Oklahoma State there. Just because of the fact, to be quite honest with you, when I made those picks, I did not do a whole hell of a lot of research because it was last week. It was right in the middle of Christmas. Work retail management, and I'm sorry, just busier than a one-arm wallpaper hanger, and I didn't have enough time to do good research on the picks. So had I known what I know with these, I probably would have taken Miami in that scenario anyway. But, who knows? It'll all work out, but if I was you, I would take Miami. Hurricanes. You won't hear me say that a lot. They're not one of my favorite teams, but just looking back at them, other than that blowout loss to UNC, they haven't been playing bad football. They play a lot of close games against Virginia Tech, NC State. Were both really close games. It shouldn't have been, but they still found a way to win in the end. Okay, so I think that's more of who Miami really is. I think they beat Oklahoma State tomorrow. Take the Canes. I'll see y'all later. Appreciate it. Peace. I'm out of here. Go Gamecocks. Spurs up to my toes up, baby. Woo!